What's good, YouTube? It's your boy OTM Job back at this diff for another YouTube video. If you, yes you, right there, can you please sub the fuck up, gang? We ain't gonna hit these goals unless y'all sub up. So go ahead and sub up for your boy, cause you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make it out the hood. You know what I'm saying? It might not look like I'm in the hood right now, but bitch, I am from the hood. Please sub the fuck up. Dead homies. Dead serious. But today's reaction video is going to be teacher gets exposed by Meta glasses. Good God almighty. These YNs need to chill the fuck out with these Meta glasses. You are scaring the hoes. But without further ado, we're gonna get straight to this motherfucking video. Let's go. Dead homies.
Watch this. I wonder if they get the message. I ain't going broke. Ran up down in 300 racks at that corner store. You could catch me in the hood where you wouldn't want to go, or down south asking niggas what they get to.
I recently found out that I was secretly recorded by Meta glasses, and get this, the video has 2.3 million views.
And for reference, guys, this is a teacher. She teaches, I believe, in a middle or high school. And the person with the Meta glasses, well, they were a student.
A month or so ago, I was at my daughter's basketball game in the evening. I walked out of the bathroom and I thought she was just introducing me to one of her friends. So I started talking to him like I do all my kids' friends, just very happy and chipper, you know, kind of like a normal mom. After he had
W mom chat.
asked me a few questions, my daughter grabbed my arm and pulled me away. And that's when she whispered, "Mom, he's wearing Meta glasses."
And you guys all already know what these guys, they do with these Meta glasses, no matter what.
Chat, how y'all feeling about this Meta glasses era, bro? Personally, these niggas are scaring the hoes.
The occasion is, where they are, who they're talking to, primarily, you know, women and girls, trying to rizz them up. But it just turns out in this situation, she's a teacher in a school, and the video makes her look a bit weird depending on how you look at it. And honestly, I think these Meta glasses are, especially if you've seen my last video, a huge violation of privacy, and it's just...
I ain't gonna lie, the niggas that be having the Meta glasses is lamer than a bitch too. I ain't gonna lie, like, they don't be doing no P shit, bro, for real, like, and then they try to, when they get caught, they try to deflect it, like, bro, that should be lame as hell. Y'all scaring the hoes, like, nigga, I ain't gonna lie, chat, it's too much technology going around nowadays, I feel like.
It's only gonna make people that much more low trusting of other individuals who have sunglasses on.
I had honestly never heard of Meta glasses. I didn't even know what they were. They looked like normal glasses to me. So here's the twist. I didn't think anything about it, really, until today. And when I saw that the video has now over 2.5 million views, it has something like 20,000 shares, 500 comments, and I'm gonna show you the clip, and then we're gonna talk.
And before we get into this video, I just want to show you guys that this is the mom with her daughter coming out of a room, I guess the restroom. This weirdo was waiting for them, I suppose, outside of the female restroom. It says day one rizzing moms. They appear to be in a school. She is a teacher. And
L prompt.
I just gotta say, man, these weirdos with these Meta glasses doing this for content, while a lot of unsuspecting individuals aren't realizing that they're being recorded, in my opinion, is only gonna have negative impacts on the wider society, with people just not trusting other people, assuming that they're always going to be filmed for content.
Hello. Hi, Catherine. Good, how are you? No, I just want to let you know you're
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, her daughter got out that frame quick as hell. She wrong as hell. She should have told her mom she was getting recorded out the gate, gang. You seen how she dipped, gang? She's literally trying to get out the frame of this nigga camera, bro.
beautiful young lady.
What was that voice crack? You can definitely tell that this kid is no more than 16 years old.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, are you married?
I'm not.
Oh, you're not? Are you in a relationship?
So here's the moment I realized
Crazy word.
what was happening. And I still don't think I really realized what was happening until we walked away and I discussed it with her a little bit more in detail.
Well, ma'am, you were being used for content. And I want everybody to know, everybody of all generations and age brackets, that if you see someone...
I ain't gonna lie, the hair change up is fucking crazy. I ain't gonna lie, she looked like, in that video that he's recording her, she looks like she's a good like 50, 60. With the hair down, she look like she's like 30, 40, gang. The hair switch up is over.
Approach you with sunglasses on with the little 2 dots on each side, just assume you're being recorded and either walk away or just straight up ignore them.
See, now, like, We can go on two men, like her, Hayden, you.
That is crazy. See, now he said, "Are you married?" She said, "No, I am not." You can see her facial expression changes. And then he says, "Now we can go on a two-man," which is just highly disrespectful. Now we can go on a two-man. And for people who don't know what a two-man is, it's basically two men with two girls. In this instance, it would be the mom.
Who is gonna be this nigga's two-man though? Like, what, you going with her daughter? And like who's gonna be her nigga lost the plot.
And her daughter. You could read between the lines as to what that means. It's just crazy, man.
So let me ask you this. As a parent or as somebody that's just out, an American in public, should people be allowed to film strangers with meta glasses without telling them?
Well, according to the First Amendment, the right to free speech and filming in public, especially for press assembly, unfortunately, it's legal. Meta glasses fall into that, in my opinion, invasion of privacy, especially in enclosed environments of which you work at as a school. Technically, it is legal. Although I don't think you should have to be paranoid and full of anxiety at your place of work, thinking you're gonna be put on TikTok in front of millions of people, potentially embarrassed, or your job compromised because you're simply having a conversation with a student. But again, with this technology invading every facet of our lives, what can you do?
Would you feel like that's an invasion of your privacy? Where is this tech going to take us in the future? Would you be okay with this happening
That shit is gonna take us to hell.
to you? Would you be okay with your kids having a pair of these meta glasses? Is this the future or is this a privacy problem? Let me know what you think.
Oh, all right. Well, you look very good. I just want to let you know.
You know, this is only gonna make
I'm not gonna lie, that nigga did Riz more like fucking, I don't even know what to call that shit. That shit was not Riz. That shit was a fucking simple conversation, nigga. That shit was a simple fucking encounter, nigga. Nigga talk about day one rizzing moms. That was not Riz. That was a simple fucking conversation.
you know, a lot of people. But, you know, when men are approaching, you know, women with sunglasses on, it's only going to add that extra layer of weirdness and awkwardness, because people are now going to automatically assume, oh, this weirdo with sunglasses on, he might be recording me. When in reality, most people don't have these meta glasses on, and they're just trying to, you know, block their eyes from the sun, you know, maybe trying to use sun protection like normally in the spring and summertime. And, you know, it's just, I hate how we all have to be angsty and we all have to be on guard.
Nah, like overly, like a nigga could dead ass record a murder in his meta glasses, bro.
Assuming everyone has the worst intentions for us. And now people are saying, this one comment from Paul, he says, almost looked like a few more minutes and she would have caught a charge.
Overly.
She's just upset.
Yo, moms would have overly caught the charge.
That she got caught flirting with a student in 4K. And to me, it didn't really look like flirting. Maybe I could rerun it back. I don't know. Another person said with these two images here, you know, back to back, saying amused versus not amused. Within a matter of seconds, anyone that thinks she was flirting and giving this kid play can't read body language or facial expressions. Though in all honesty, she should have openly put him in his place instead of being subtle about her lack of interest. And as a parent, she should have corrected his inappropriate behavior about approaching adults like this at a school, but who am I to judge? So yeah, I mean, with these two images, you could see here, I guess she was just being nice. Especially teachers in professional settings like this, you know, they try to be nice. They don't want to be a jackass. Guy brings up something about a two-man. Obviously, her facial expression changes. Someone in the comment section said, that's I'm not amused face, 100% annoyed now. Another person back on TikTok now says, if you are in public, you have no expectation of privacy. You may not like it, but that's just how it is. And I believe, yeah, sure, that's just how it is under the structure of our current laws, but we can change them. And I think we need to do that with the utmost importance, because genuinely speaking, I don't want to live in a society where everybody's full of anxiety and everybody doesn't want to be authentic and organic and be their true selves, because they feel as though there's always going to be CCTV out there. Someone's always recording with an iPhone or meta glasses or some smart device thingamajiggy with wireless speakers that can compromise.
I'm not gonna lie, that's just today's society. Just be ready to be recorded. I ain't even gonna lie to you, gang. Like, I'm not doing the recording, but them YNs and them lame niggas with the meta glasses is for sure gonna catch your ass lacking outside, bruh.
them later in the future. Back in the day, this wasn't such a prevalent issue, and that's why things were more easygoing. Look at footage back in the early to late 90s, early 2000s. People were much more relaxed. You could approach anybody, have a conversation. People were less stressed because all these devices weren't invading every facet of our lives. Another person said, Meta glasses are cool, but used this way, they are creepy. Bill Conley says, unfortunately, it's legal. Lee says, doesn't matter how you feel, there is no right to privacy in a public setting. But be that as it may, laws aside, what about ethics and morals? You know, what about how the general public feels about this? Are we not able to change a law if the majority of people do not like a particular thing in a particular part of the law? Are we not, as people, as resident citizens of this great land, able to change that law? Because I genuinely think these need to be banned in certain settings. I don't like them. Sure, we have a case for CCTV security footage and cameras. Okay, obvious. CCTV is only, typically relegated to security officers or higher administrators, right? But these things anybody can buy, anybody can film you without you knowing it. This is the difference between a phone and the Meta glasses. A phone is very obvious. Someone's pulling out a phone to film you. You know they're filming you, so you can adjust your behavior to protect yourself. But with these Meta glasses, it kind of just looks like regular glasses, regular sunglasses. I'm pretty sure they have the non-tinted ones to make them appear as if they're prescription meds, like the medicated glasses. And a lot of people just wouldn't realize that they're being filmed. And I think that is the distinction right there. The difference between knowing you are being filmed by CCTV or an iPhone, and the difference between not knowing you're filmed, saying something that could compromise you, unbeknownst to you, and then potentially losing your job or being filmed for content on TikTok without your consent. I don't know. Am I off? Another person said it's 2026. If a stranger walks up to you and starts talking to you, you should assume that there's at least a possibility that you're being filmed by them or someone nearby. So if you talk to strangers, don't assume it's private. And that is the messed up thing about modern society. Because
I'm gonna keep it a buck for sure. 100% for sure. If somebody randomly comes up to you, look around, make sure there ain't no cameras around, because a motherfucker could be doing a public experiment, a prank, nigga. You just never know nowadays. I'm not even gonna lie to you, chat. This shit is really bad. Motherfucker trying to do some discreet shit, can't even do it. And on top of that, these Meta niggas with the glasses are scaring the hoes. More story, don't be like these lame ass niggas. I'm gonna stop it right here. Till next time, I'm out.